dumbass, I actually put the pad in the wrong way.
What's up, everybody? I'm back at Parker's again. We're getting ready to continue working on this thing. Our goals for the day are, again, for like the 5th time, to get the car started, running, moving under its own power. To do that, we definitely need to get the clutch working better because it doesn't disengage when you put the pedal down. I'm not sure if it's an adjustment issue or a bleeding issue or both. So we're gonna get to it. So trying a little bit different tactic here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this rubber end and attempt to pull air up out of the slave cylinder and master cylinder from the reservoir. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using this to pull the air out. Look at those bubbles. Yep. So we're pulling air out, at least out of the line that goes to the master cylinder, hopefully out of the master cylinder and or slave cylinder. And then what we'll have to do, I'm going to switch directions. I'm going to put the fluid back in, go back down, set this back down in there tight against the hose, and start sucking again. Hope for more air. You can see we're not getting tons of fluid because we're kind of sealed against the hose. We're not pulling out of the reservoir as much as we're pulling out of the actual hydraulic system. Do me a favor and hit that clutch pedal.
Okay. Keep it down?
No, you could cycle it a couple times.
What's up, Pix?
All right, after a lot of screwing with that thing down there and realizing we didn't have it together right and actually reading the instructions, we think we have it adjusted where it's going to work. Give it a push. Yeah, that's a lot more travel down there now, and there's a lot more pedal feel at the top. Let that exhaust cool off a minute, and then I'll go adjust it a little more.
Yeah, so
it has more adjustment in it. It's
yeah.
just
So what you're saying is when the clutch is all the way in, it shouldn't spin at all until you get off it and find that sweet spot for it to actually move, like rotate it.
Yeah, if
gotcha.
The clutch is all the way down.
Gotcha.
Because you had it all the way on the floor, right?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. Like that could be another thing too. It could also be like an adjustment on the actual pedal, right?
Yeah, but I think I have that adjustment maxed out.
Okay.
That's not good. That's transmission fluid. So figure out where that's coming from. Actually, I think I know where that's coming from. Yeah, it's coming from the speedometer housing, which we just need to, he needs to get the thing for, the sensor. If he doesn't have it, I don't think he does. Anyway, what I got under here to show you is this adjustment here. This is what we're working with. And this is a jam nut. By turning this nut, you can push this further out or further back and adjust the clutch engagement. So I have it, that's not quite zero lash, it's real close to zero lash, but I don't know how far, that's, exhaust is hot, I don't know how far it needs to go up. I don't know if I can move that in any, so I'm going to play with it right now, see if I can figure it out. Trying again, 10th time's the charm. right, guys, a win. The clutch works. It disengages about 3 inches off the floor, which is exactly what we wanted. The adjustment is pretty close to maxed out, but we could increase it a little bit with some washers, or there's a couple things. We do have one issue. This thing is puking ATF, which is what the manual transmission takes. It's out of the vehicle speed sensor hole. This car has a GPS speedometer, so we're not going to need a vehicle speed sensor, but apparently this transmission doesn't have one in it. So we got to go get that, figure that out, get a bolt for it, get all the stuff. We got a little bit of wiring to do, and then we are definitely going to at least back this thing down the driveway by the end of the day. It's there. Even if the brakes are not as good as we think they are, it's there. Parts store.
We need to figure out where we're going for that speed sensor, huh?
Yeah. I'll pull that up on my phone right now.
Pull it up, let this thing warm up, get some AC pumping.
Hell yeah. Quick stop for lunch. We are back. We have vehicle speed sensor. Got the complete unit, so it'll just drop in. Won't have to have any problems with it. We got some hardware for it. We're gonna throw that underneath the car right now, fix that leak, and hopefully in like 2 hours or so we'll be rolling this thing down the driveway and taking it for a quick run up and down the block. So guess what we did? We got the wrong part.
As usual. It got worse, huh?
Yeah. All right, we got the right part, so we'll try again. Woo!
Oh, cloud.
A cloud, it's amazing. Oh, it didn't last long.
No.
All right, we got that transmission speed sensor installed, and we're not actually going to use it as a speed sensor, but it is going to keep the transmission from leaking. Now what we got to do is we got to top off the fluid a little bit because we definitely had a leak. So I'm going to get started on that while Parker finishes putting the wheels on, and then we're going to get this thing on the ground, and we're going to at least back it down the driveway and pull it forward again. We might take it up and down the street. This thing's starting to look real. Got wheels on it. We're getting there.
Adjusted the electric steering at all.
No?
Like I can't tell if I have it.
With the key on, does it do anything?
I can't tell.
Here, try turn. Safety squints, right?
Yep.
I think this battery's going out. Yeah, 2.
Nice. Super clean
It's a
cut.
work of art, baby.
Love it.
Here we go. Parker and I are about to take this thing for a test drive. It's on the ground. We got the loose ends mostly figured out. For some reason, the electric power steering is not working. We're still not sure what the deal with that is. I'm thinking it's potentially defective, but we're probably going to have to call the company next week and see if they have any tips or tricks or want to send us anything to try. We seem to have decent brakes, thank goodness. The clutch is decent. Actually, the clutch is really nice the way that it's set up, and hopefully we don't have any major issues on this trip. Probably should take it back.
All right. All right.
I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking on
it. It is so tragedy.
Like it's a grabby clutch, or.
There's a lot going on.
Just give it like 10% throttle. Just hold. Oh, everything looks fine. We could be. I think we're. Here. I got you if you steer. What? I got you if you steer. Watch out for this truck. Is that what we were hearing?
Yeah. It rubs really bad.
That hurts my soul.
Yeah. We need gas.
Right here somewhere?
Yeah.
It's a story, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I still call that a win. A semi-successful test drive. Definitely a win. Ran out of gas. We ran to the store. We got gas. We realized there's a couple things we didn't do with this wheel. So we're going to jack it up. Turn a brake pad around. And put a couple clamps on a brake line so that it can't chafe. And then hopefully take it for another test drive.
All right, Nick, what are we doing?
Trying to get a brake pad out.
Yeah, my dumbass actually put the pad in the wrong way, and I went on a test drive like this, so we're trying to get it out.
Race car life.
I wonder if I can do this.
Go again! Go again! Same thing! I got it! Do it again! We had a lot of success today. This was a huge win. Super stoked. This car is very, very close to going to car shows and meets. At least it better be. Drives nice. Needs a few more, mostly electrical things that we need to connect, hook up, but it drives pretty decently. Needs an exhaust. All that to come.